Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Kelly, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the Bomb Pop force be caught or killed, the head of Vixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying.
Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said.
You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Thanks for coming and seeing Cherry Rants. Sorry, my brain's in like 4 different spots right now. What's up, my cohort and control? What's up, Jimmy? Dude, so on Bitches with Switches on Animal Crossing, funny thing is all of a sudden I wanted strawberries and I was like, where's Jimmy? Like I was craving strawberries. What's up? What's up? Hi, Brittany. Hi, Trish. Hi, Liza. Sorry. Hi, Myrtle. Hi, Mel. Tonight we're going to be actually probably just ranting about a lot of things. I was originally going to start with toxic people and red flags. But I'm a little, how do I put this? Hi, I'm Cherry, and it's time for me to rant. So we all know toxic people. We all know that toxic people make the decisions for themselves to make said actions as far as how they act. We all know that they are doing it at some kind of level because they feel like, personally, when people have things like narcissistic traits or gaslighting or malicious intent or whatever it may be, I kind of think it's because they are not getting the attention they feel they deserve. So they're going to try to get that attention in a negative manner. Have I ever been in a relationship with somebody who is toxic? Absolutely. Have I been the toxic one in a relationship? Absolutely, because I was responding to toxicity coming at me, and I don't deal with that very well. Has it been multiple times that I've been in relationships like this? Yes, because there have only been 2 relationships in my entire life that I have had with partners where I have not felt like it was dysfunctional. And there are people out there who get a kick out of making other people miserable. And I don't find that okay. Now, if I'm coming at somebody, it's because they have, I'm reacting to something that they have done or said. And yes, I can choose not to. But, you know, when you wake up and choose petty or violence, and those are the only 2 choices you really have, because those are the only 2 choices that you give yourself, and you choose not violence and you go with petty, you end up with somebody like me. And you guys, the big joke about me being mean and calling me nice is, it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's a joke. I know I'm a hard ass. I truly do. I'm harder on myself than I am anybody that I come in contact with. But when I'm coming at somebody because they've made a shitty statement and it's on a consistent basis and it's noticed, it's because they continue the same behavior and they're not learning. You guys have seen me do this on social media with trolls, and you guys have seen, some of you guys have actually seen me do this to people in real life. And it's not fun. It's not fun for me. It puts me in a really bad spot. Not a spot that I want to be in anyway. Do I try my hardest to not make my situations that I have non-toxic? Absolutely. I would like, now that I know what a functioning relationship is actually like, I don't want to feel like I have no self-worth, and everything that I feel is on me. That's on me. I'm the only one who can control myself. I'm not going to sit there and be told, oh, well, you can't control yourself, because yes, you can. And in that statement, there are times where sometimes I feel like I can't, but when I look back, I know I could have. But my choices are my choices, and I'm human, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, because being human is not being perfect at all, by any means, way, shape, or form. I mean, openly and honestly, I used to tell my second husband all the time, every day, that he would roll over and wake up, why aren't you fucking dead yet? Because he treated me like absolute dog shit. So I responded in a way that I knew would get to him. Each person can control their own emotions and how they react in any situation, and that's correct. And my thing is if you do something and not only one person but multiple people witness it and multiple people are offended by it, do you think an apology is honestly going to work? Because it's not. Plain and simple, it's not going to work. Multiple people have seen me attack, and I never apologize for it. I won't, because if I attack, there's a fucking reason. Multiple people have seen me be attacked. They've also seen me stand my fucking ground. I don't maliciously go after people unless fucking provoked. I control every action, every word, and every movement that I make in those situations. So if you're doing something stupid, you're going to get a stupid response. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Sorry. Can somebody please tell Cupcake that all she has to do is come to the YouTube channel to see Cherry Rants? Was I supposed to have Jelly Bean on, or God damn it, Cupcake? Cupcake. I have been on both sides too. And trust and believe, when I start attacking, I'm not nice. I've also learned, saw a quote recently that life is 10% of what happens life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. That's true. I've also learned over the years how to control my responses. Now, granted, there are sometimes where I don't have a quick enough actual attention span to control my responses. But I won't apologize for it, because everything that I say is, I have no regrets. Sorry, Cupcake was saying she was going to come watch, and I was like, just go to the YouTube channel. It's okay. Do I fly off the handle? Yeah, I will. Absolutely. But when I get offended, which is a really hard thing to do, what I refuse to do is not speak my side of the truth. Liz, you should see me fly off the handle when I am medicated. That's the fucked off part. Like, I go from 0 to 100 instantaneously, medicated or not. Like I said before, yeah, I when I fly off the handle and I say things, I absolutely mean them, because they are the fucking truth. But could I have handled situations differently? Absolutely, when I look back at them. But at that point in time, that was how I reacted, regardless if I want to admit whether I had control over it or not. Okay, so, and that is, I have this big joke about me being nice. I'm not nice. I don't like people. And it's a defense mechanism, you guys. I literally have given the shirt off of my back to people before. I literally have helped people who should be my enemies. I literally have had my ex's spouses living in my home while they were still dating my exes, to keep them out of an abusive situation. I've had people come into my home that I have given the utmost respect to, that I have treated like they are fucking royalty, and they have lied to me. They have treated me like shit, and they have used me. And you know what I did? I didn't get angry. I learned a lesson. Don't do that again. I have helped domestic violence survivors. I have helped sexual assault survivors. Yes, I am a nice person. And I swear to God, if you recorded that, I'm going to fucking die. We all know that my defense mechanism is sarcasm and being myself. Yeah, I am a nice person. I just choose to vocally be a dickhead. Because if I was a nice person, like if I was honestly as nice as what you guys think, if I portrayed that person, I'd be walked on all the time. And I'm not going to do that. Some of the nicest people I know are the most two-faced people I know. Some of the nicest people I know have been walked all over. I'm not having that. But you can ask any motherfucker who has ever crossed me. They'll never fucking do it again. Because I don't play them games. I have literally cut biological family out of my life. If I can cut my own biological mother, who raised me, out of my life because of the toxic behavior in her life, what makes you think I won't cut anybody else out? I've cut best friends out that I've had for a lifetime. I've walked away from people that I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with because of their toxicity. Your teeth grind a lot? I can't. I get headaches from that. So I try really hard not to. I swallow a lot of shit. I swallow shit on a daily fucking basis. My name is in people's mouths every fucking day, and I know it. And I bottle shit up. And when I finally fucking explode, all of that rage may not be directed specifically at the target of that rage or of the person who has wronged me, but they're gonna feel it and they're gonna fucking regret ever doing it. Jimmy's used to getting walked on. You finally got fed up, so you changed your name. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. That's gonna be bad. Never mind. You got the smallest inkling of when Cherry gets upset when you met her. What happened? What did I do? I don't remember. So see, I'm telling you, it's all rage. That's why I'm as chunky as I am, because I've got all this rage. So you changed your name from Matt to Jimmy? See? Like, there's a reason why I didn't want to tell that joke, but you said go ahead. Oh, and the boys weren't listening at the lake. Oh, that's normal. That's not even, that's like normal shit. And April's seen me. April and I are very similar. It's annoying how when you get tired of it and then they say you're being a bitch or a horrible person. Yeah, because narcissists and people who have control issues and people who are out there, toxic people and red flag people, do that because they're so used to you doing what they want that when you fight back, they don't know how to take it. So they're going to attack you in any way, shape, or form. They're like wild fucking animals. Well, here's the problem is when you come up against somebody like me, that's not going to work because I'm already a fucking wild animal. I have gone through more shit in my entire life than most people will ever go through. And I have gone through some shit, y'all. Like, I could sit here and tell you. Am I going to dredge on it? No. The strange thing about me is when trauma happens to me, I dig super deep. And yes, I will let it affect me. And then once I realize it's affecting me, that's where I start getting real pissed off and real angry and real strong about shit. I start locking myself down. And then all of a sudden, that shit don't faze me no more. because I'm not going to let somebody else's opinion of me or judgment of me affect me. It is up to my gods and my faiths and my beliefs as to what happens to me when I leave this world. It ain't up to another motherfucking human being. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what faith you belong to. It is not up to you what happens to me when I leave this world. It is up to whatever I believe in. You get called a bad mom because you stood up and told the family members not to treat my kid a certain way. And there's nothing wrong with that because you stood up for an innocent child. The last time I blew up, I blacked out, so I learned how to deal with things differently. Yep. I do need a hug. When I tell y'all the amount of rage and anger that I have, like if you could put me on a meter, there's a reason why I have hypertension. There's a reason. I literally think my medical problems are due to my rage. My fucking headphones are dying. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the hugs. There's very few people on here that have actually met me face to face. But they will absolutely tell you. I am 100% the person on this screen that I am in real life. There's no facade. There's no holding back. But when I start going off on people, the world will feel it. I also have the understanding. I am the only one that controls what I say, what I do, where I go, who I go with, any of that. That is all me. I control that, just like you control where you go, who you are with, what you say, what you do, how you react. I absolutely am in control of all of that on my personal self. And I don't hold back with you guys because of the simple fact that if I feel like if I wasn't myself, I can't be anybody else, and I don't want to be anybody else. If you guys can't accept me for that, which I know all of you guys can, if somebody doesn't want to accept me for that, that's their problem. They can move on with their life because they're missing out on somebody who is absolutely fucking amazing. I will fucking do exactly and everything that I can for somebody when I can. That's when people should be scared, Brittany. When I go quiet, I'm either that pissed off or there's something going on that I can't handle. And I understand we all have our limits. My problem is I set my limits way too high. I don't get to have what I call victimitis. I'm not a professional fucking victim. I don't get to be a victim. I've never had the choice of being a victim. I've always had to be one of the strongest humans that I know, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. I've never been given a choice otherwise. I haven't even given myself that choice. If I'm not willing to, why would anybody that I surround myself with, why would I want that around me? Well, Chrissy, you have reason to be. You are in a very stressful situation right now, and I understand that. And I trust and believe. I read every message you send me, and I wish that I could help. I truly do. Thank you, April. You're amazing. Every single person in the fucking chat right now is fucking amazing. I don't care what you want to believe. I don't care what you think about yourself. I think you're fucking amazing. I think you're a fucking amazing human being. I think you're awesome. I think you are doing everything that you can, and I think you're handling yourself excruciatingly well. You're a turd. No, you're not. don't surround myself with toxic people. And the funny thing is toxic people really put on a facade. Like they really do. Like they really just don't want you to know that they are superiorly insecure. They don't want you to see the inside because they want you to see the outside. I know you put not. I just messaged just to tell someone I know. I know that I really wish I could though. I really do, Chrissy. Like, and you're doing the best that you can right now. Just remember that you are doing the absolute best you can right now. We're all doing the best that we can right now. I'm so tired of hearing people say, well, we're in a pandemic. Yeah, we're all in it. It's not just you, baby. We're all in a fucking pandemic. I'm good till I get to work. Don't get me wrong. I like my job, but some villagers have multiple idiots. Like I said, I absolutely have the capability of being a toxic person, and I know that. But I am consciously aware of how toxic I can be. I make the choice to not be that person. Yeah, I am rough as shit on people. I really am. Because I believe in this thing called tough love. And I have dark humor, and I talk a lot of shit, and a lot of people can't handle it. But I have literally, like, if I feel like somebody's toxic, I won't have nothing to do with them. Quite literally, like, if somebody was to send me a message and I thought they were toxic, they'd be lucky if they got a fucking response. Like a long time. And the thing about toxic people is typically you don't know they're toxic till it's too late. People tell me all the time that they know that there was somebody who's toxic, but they can't do anything about it. I have quite literally walked away from everything with nothing more than the clothes on my back and am still surviving. So tell me some more bullshit. Well, I don't have family that'll support me. I don't have friends that'll support me. Yeah, really? Wow, thanks. Well, see, in Brittany, you found somebody that you can connect with, and that is amazing. I'm that person that people come to, but I don't go to other people because my problems are, honestly, they're petty. They're normal, everyday problems. It's not that big of a deal most of the time. I'm just over exaggerating it. But then again, that's probably me just, with my own self-conscious issues. You just push her off of mountains. Minecraft don't count. I understand that I am not the prettiest thing in the world, and I am not the easiest to deal with. I understand that I am a hard ass. I truly do. But at the end of the day, I also understand what I am willing to do for another human being. You wish you had my problems? No, you don't. No, you don't. You'll have them in a few years, I promise. I have also, I'm so quick to cut people off that it's become second nature to me. Like, I can literally drop every bit of social media that I have and walk away and not have a problem with it. But she pushed me to take medicine and still work on my business. Well, see, there you go. I didn't, when I get sick, I'm the one who pushes myself because I know that nobody else is going to do what I need to do. Oh, dude, trust and believe. My resting bitch face intimidates the fuck out of people for some reason. Chrissy, if I took your situation, it would be extremely violent. I'm just saying that right now. I would get extremely violent extremely quick. But when it comes down to it, if I'm coming at somebody and I'm being pretty fucking relentless about it, or I'm talking shit to somebody, there's a reason. Because I just don't go at nobody. Like, it takes a lot to push me to that point. Sometimes it really doesn't. Sometimes all it takes is a look. But most of the time, it's because I'm always in defense mode, and I'm trying to break myself of that. That was more like a reminder to take your meds. Stop fighting in the comment section. It's like you guys are married. People have told me that they don't believe that I will quite literally say the same thing to a person in person versus what I will tell them on social media. I'm like, well, then come on with it then. Bring your ass to my house. I'll give you my address. I'll tell you the same shit. I'll take you to the middle of the fucking city and bring 100,000 people to surround us, and I'll tell you that shit in front of them too. I don't deal with toxic. I don't deal with abuse. Not very well, at least. There are certain words that I will not respond to kindly. Now, the funny thing is the words that most people don't respond to kindly are the ones that I laugh at. Jimmy, I don't have a filter. I broke that shit. I broke that shit a long time ago. I got rid of it. It was useless. That's another thing is y'all don't hear me really like discussing my medical shit either, because that to me, I have seen her in person. We've met. But the reason why I don't typically discuss a lot of my medical issues is for the simple fact of I know I don't have it nearly as bad as some people do. I don't have many friends because I've been walked on and pushed to the limit, but I know who my true friends are. I have had too many toxic friendships, and I don't need or want that in my life. See, that's where I'm at. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying, April. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't with people. I can't with toxic people, especially. Like, once you burned me, it's really hard. It's really fucking hard to get me to come back from any kind of semblance of any kind of relationship, whether it's a friendship or whatever. But I'm also that asshole that, like, you have to get a hold of me if you want to talk. All y'all in this room know that. If y'all want to talk to me, you got to get a hold of me, because otherwise I'm not going to bother you. Because I really have nothing to say. I live a very boring life for the most part. I never knew I had a mean side until I became a mom. That's your instincts, though. Myrtle. I've dropped hundreds of pounds over my life for the same reason. A couple of them are repeat offenders, too. That's a fucked off part. But, okay, so we'll take April, for example. We've known each other for 4 years. And we literally went almost 2 years without speaking, and it was because our lives got so busy. Both of our lives got busy. And she can tell you, when I reconnect with somebody, I reconnect. But I'm still that asshole that if you want to get a hold of me, if you want to talk, you're going to have to get a hold of me, because I forget that people exist outside of my house. We did. We both had very busy lives. We still do have busy lives, but we still make the time. And I try to make time for everybody as much as I can. And you guys have heard me bitch about when I'm filming. I'm like, fuck, man, why does everybody want to get a hold of me now? But then again, when when I get off of a live or I get off of a show or I get off of doing something else and people want to get a hold of me, I bitch about it too. I'm like, please don't touch me. Please don't talk to me. Oh, wait, what? Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm an asshole. What do you want from me? I do hate when people say, well, you can't cut them. Yes, you can. Jimmy, you've been one of the best figments of my imagination. I'll tell you that, because you keep me entertained. Oh, that was me rubbing my hand on a leather chair. If I farted, I would have said so. My adrenaline was so high. It was like I didn't have a disability for a few minutes. It's things that people with disabilities can get like super straight when it happens. I don't have the disabilities that you guys are talking about. Do I have an autoimmune disease? Yes. Does it kick my ass? Yes. Do I have medical issues? Yes. When I'm pissed off, do those things count? No, because my adrenaline kicks in. I have absolutely cut biological family. I literally speak to 2 people on my mother's side of the family, and that's only my nephew and my crazy aunt, because I love her so much. And nobody on my father's side anymore. I literally have Facebook I have a Facebook for my social media, and then I have a Facebook for my personal use. And I hardly ever get on my personal one because I know all my family's there. And I really, after the judgments that they've made against me because of the things that I have done, even though they've done the same things, I typically, 3 on my mom's side, because every once in a while I do talk to one of my favorite uncles. But the minute somebody lays judgment down on me, I'm done. I don't judge them. You're the fun aunt. That's what I'm told. I've been told I'm the fun aunt, but I've also been told that I'm anti-scary cherry, because when it comes down to it, and I got to get on a kid's ass, I get on their ass. Are there days that I get up and I get on this screen where I feel like absolute dog shit and I still keep pushing through? Yep. The amount of pain meds that I'm supposed to be on is fucking outstandingly, phenomenally long. Do I take them? Nope. Do I live with pain every day of my life? Yep. And it's not because of lack of money. It's because I choose to. That's why I also don't bitch about my medical shit. The amount of Tylenol and Motrin that I take, well, that's almost borderline toxic. Let's just put it that way. But that's a whole other story. But I make the choice to not present myself in a way where people can judge me and say that I'm weak. Matter of fact, I was on a live the other day in the comment section, and I had just gone in to say hi. Hi, polite. And one of the people that was on the live was literally like, you need to follow her. She's one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And if y'all thought I was scary, I will bow down to this bitch any day of the year, because she scares me. She has no fear, because I truly don't fear humans. Yeah, you push through. That's all you can do, really. I'm not saying don't find hi, Brentley. Don't find somebody to vent to. By all means, please do. I vent to myself. I don't know why I do it. I vent to my dead dad. It's okay, baby. Life gets in the way sometimes. Life gets in the way. Sometimes you just don't feel good. Like, y'all saw me. Okay. Y'all saw me. I was refusing to believe I had COVID. And I was still trying to be up here. I was still trying to clean my house. I was still trying to get everything done that I needed to get done. Because that's how hard I am on myself. Hi, Greg. I don't expect anybody else to do that to themselves. Why do you think I say do not do what I do? Don't do what I do. You'll hurt yourself, I promise. Am I absolutely proud of the things that I have accomplished? Yes. Am I absolutely grateful for the things that I do have? Yes. Without Vixie and Mel and hubby and Doll and Anne and everybody that's in the production crew, I wouldn't be sitting here right now being able to talk about whatever the fuck I please. I'm absolutely thankful for that. I'm absolutely thankful for everybody who shows up for each and every single show, regardless if I'm here or not. I am absolutely appreciative of every single person who subscribes to the channel. I am absolutely thankful for humans not being the humans that are not garbage piles being people and not garbage piles. Yeah, don't do what I do. Do what I say. We miss you guys too. Spicy pepper, spicy kiwi. What? I haven't had spicy kiwi. My thing is if you know somebody who's toxic and you continue the relationship with them, why? Why? That makes no sense to me. Why would you want to let yourself be treated like a pile of trash? You're not a pile of trash. You're a human fucking being. I have quite literally, for most of my life, been that person that's completely okay being alone. And I know that's not okay. I know that humans need social interaction. But for a long time, I chose to stay away from people. Like, I would go to work and I would go home and I wouldn't talk to anybody. Because being at work gave me enough of the toxic for the day and I just didn't want to be around it anymore. So I would just go home and just ignore the world. And I do that a lot now too, but at the same time, I don't, because I do interact with people more now. It does, like, I literally, my self-conscious issues are horrible, and I know that. But I also understand that at the end of the day, and do not, please, by any means, take this in any way, shape, or form the wrong way, because what I am about to say is going to be extremely hypocritical of what I have just preached about. But at the end of the day, no matter how much somebody tells you that they have your back, there is only one person in the entire world that will ever truly 100% have your back, and that is yourself. If you let other people help you, they will have your back, and they will do what they can for you. And no matter how many great people that I come across the world in, I know at the end of the day, not everybody's going to be able to do what I need to do, so I'm going to have to get that done. I'm the only one that I can rely on to get certain things done. And I understand that, but I also appreciate what everybody else around me does. Myrtle, same. Social media in here, that's my interactions. A lot of people have been trying to get me to talk about what's going on with Canada and the truck drivers up there. And I spoke to somebody in Canada and I got the story on what's going on. And I refuse to speak on it, let's put it that way, because of the atrocities that are actually happening up there. Do I feel for the victims up there? Absolutely. I do, because they are going through something that nobody in the world should go through. And I'm not going to talk about what's going on, but it's not pretty. Abuse does change you. It does give you self-doubt. It does things to you that it shouldn't. Sorry, I gotta answer this. He texted instead of called you guys. What you doing? It's Monday night. What the fuck you think I'm doing? Abuse does change you in ways that you never thought it could. And it will do one of two things. It will either make you very weak or very strong, or both at the same. Well, three things, or both at the same time. Liz, I will talk to you about it off screen if you want, but I won't talk about it on screen. Myrtle, that's the thing. Like, my anxiety is already bad enough, and for me to go out and interact with people, like when I did the Midwest meetup, you guys have no idea. Well, you guys probably do have the inkling of an idea of me walking out of the house in a public area, knowing that I'm not going to have Justin attached to me 100% of the time was very scary. Like, I've talked to Myrtle and everybody else who showed up for years, and I was still scared as shit. Didn't portray it, but I was. Abuse does things to you that you wouldn't honestly think that it does. And it's very hard to overcome. I'm not saying just get over it. There are steps to being able to move forward after abusive situations. Regardless of what the situations are, there are always steps to take. I've not fully healed from some of the abuses that I've dealt with in my life, and I don't know that I ever will, but I'm going to strive to. That's what I'm going to do. I think I handled it quite well, but, you know, I was also drinking, so there's that. I had liquid courage. Would I love to be able to sit down in a room with every single one of you and just have a day? Absolutely. Absolutely, Liz, you are correct. Men and women both can be abusers because, like I said, in my second marriage, I was very abusive towards my husband. It was a reaction towards his abuse because I refused to take it, but that does not mean that I was not abusive, because I very well was. I could have chosen different wording. I could have chose to say something different than what I did, but the choices that I made are the choices that I made, and I won't apologize for them. Yeah, one of these days I will. One of these days I have a plan of making it across the US at least, because I can't get on a plane. There are fucking tin cans with wings that are catapulted to the sky at hundreds of miles an hour, and I'm supposed to trust that. And before you come at me with the statistic that you will more than likely die in a car accident before you do a plane crash, tell my anxiety that, because it doesn't work like that. That's not how my brain works. I hate elevators, guys. I absolutely despise elevators. Can't do it. Hate them. Freak out every time I step into one. I'd rather take the fucking stairs. And I understand that there are people out there that don't have the physical capability of taking stairs. I am not downing you by any means. My choice is because I do have the physical capability of walking up and down stairs. I will do that before I will get in an elevator. I will hurt myself before I get in an elevator. Let's put it that way. I can deal with physical pain. I cannot handle emotional and mental pain without some kind of release, and typically that is a form of physical release. And I got a lot of pent up shit that I need to go get more tattoos for. Whatever happens, happens. I believe it, Jimmy. If you die in a plane or you die in a car or wherever you die, that's where you were meant to die. Plain and simple. Chrissy, I'm yeah. If I get to the point where I'm crying, it's game over. If my body does it before I can control it, it's game over. Did you really? That's funny, but that I bet he didn't appreciate that. Did you really, Polite? Garden hoe people. Oh, it's times like that. I fell on a. I bet. See, the funny thing is Justin's a sympathetic puker. So if I puke, he's right there with me. Like if he hears it, he's done. I can be around people and it doesn't bother me. So you guys, I was thinking about getting a new game for the channel that I might try. If I get it, I might, instead of a cherry rants, we might have a cherry game night one night. It's called Incoherent. It's a what is the name of that game, Mel? That's like Incoherent. It's more of an adult version of the game that Mel told me about, though. To be fair, we had no idea who they were, but we had just had a feeling and Googled them, and my mom was sitting next to the lead singer. Nice! Trust and believe, I understand. I get on people's nerves all the fucking time. Like, legit. I know it. Mad Gab, yeah, that it's an adult version of Mad Gab. It's called Incoherent. I was thinking about getting it. They live in Richmond. It was neat to think about. I've seen them in concert. The last Ozfest that I went to, they were there. I've never met them. They would be awesome to meet. I've met a lot of musicians too. It's a good game. I just want to get the more adult version. Hey, Cupcake, one of these days I'll stop in your town and pick you up and we'll go see Cherry. Myrtle, Cupcake drives herself to my house on every Tuesday. Matter of fact, she'll be here tomorrow. Probably, more than likely. Unless something comes up. Yep. Yep, what? Yep, I'm an asshole to deal with. I get on people's nerves. If anybody knows more than anybody, it's Justin. You've heard a couple of their songs. I'm not a huge fan, but it was still cool. If I had known, I would have been starstruck. Here's the thing is when you meet musicians, and I understand getting starstruck, but the thing about most musicians that you will find if they don't have that ego is they will tell you, I'm just a normal, everyday person. When I hung out with Johnny Kelly, I didn't act like he was a star, dude. Like, he was the drummer for Typo Negative, and he was the drummer for Danzig. When I hung out with him, I didn't act like he was just, I didn't put him on a pedestal. I was just like, what's up? How are you? You just came in. I have feedback. Hola. It's Hola, dear. Oh, she's here every week. It's fine. Here's the thing, though, is the funny thing is like, if I didn't film as much as I did, we'd probably hang out a lot more. Like, we run into each other at the yard and we hang out. And, hi, Mr. Trucker Man. Hi, Mr. Trucker Man. Hello. 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 It's my earbuds. Fuck! Hold on. Is that better? I can't hear it because my fucking earbuds. I'm gonna go grab the other computer tonight and set it up. Take the Chromebook down. I think that's the problem. Hold on. I'm checking my audio settings. Is that better? It's because I put the other one in. Not that I can fucking hear. Can't hear myself talk because I'm still. The only thing I can hear out of this ear is my heartbeat. And it's only when I'm sitting still. That's why I consistently move when I'm on screen, because otherwise it drives me nuts. It's because of the ruptured eardrum. Like, I can hear out of it, but like the sound of the heartbeat just is way more intense. You never heard it? Oh. One of these days I'll get this right, I promise. I can't promise I know when that's going to happen, but... The hair. What, I have a weird obsession about my hair. Sorry, guys. You never heard feedback? Well, some people's ears are a little more sensitive, which is funny coming from Justin, considering he probably needs to go to a hearing doctor and get his hearing checked, because it's a constant me going, what? I'm deaf. I can't hear you. And he mumbles. And then he'll ask me the same thing. What did you say? I'm like, oh my God, we're both deaf. That's great. That's also why I'm so loud. It was very high pitched. I'm sorry. Oh, we really need to work on your spelling, dear. I love you. You're not an additive for your fuel. See, like I sat still for too long and now I can hear the heartbeat. I think that's a trucker thing, April, because they get in the trucks, and before they started doing all the sensors and shit on trucks, there's the Jake brakes and the stacks were really loud. And on top of that, the older you get, the more deaf you get. I've literally just been ranting about absolutely almost nothing for the last hour, you guys. You guys have been hanging out with me. I'm from Kansas, leave me alone. The Kansas educational system failed him. Oh, it was before he became a trucker? I don't know then. I don't know what to tell you, dear. I know Justin's been in a truck for so long that that's just what I'm blaming it on. That's what we do. We just hang out, right? Oh, yeah, for being 42. I am 42. I am the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And we enjoy hanging out. You guys, by the way, there are links below. Go check out those links. Trish has she has a link down there. She makes really awesome stuff. Like all of the plugs that you guys don't see me wearing because my ears are caged and they're usually covered up with headphones, she makes. She does beadwork now, and she sent me these really awesome earrings. Aren't they pretty? I love them. We also should have kendralash.com, where if you use the code Vixie Squad, you do get 20% off. And she makes wearable art. Like, you guys have seen my skull earrings, and you guys have seen my foxes. We also have a link to the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, I don't know what you're doing with your life. We do have a Planet Flipside merch site, so you guys can buy really cool shit for the channel, and all of the proceeds and profits go back into the channel so we can keep doing this. We also have Doll's Etsy house, where if you click the link from here, you go directly to her site and you'll get a discount. Whereas if you just go to Etsy and you search for Doll's House, you won't get that discount. And all of everything from Doll's House goes right back into the channel as well. Don't forget the food porn in the Discord. My brain slipped the word. And yeah, there is a very, very important disclaimer down below, because everything that is said on my show, or pretty much any show that I'm involved in, which is, we need the disclaimer for all of the shows. We here at Planet Flipside believe that our opinion is not necessarily fact, but it's our opinion, so that's okay. And if you get offended, you can take your offense and fuck off with it, because I don't give a fuck if you get offended at something I say. Also, since today is since Cherry Rants is the last show for our, what we call our week, which means we will be back on Wednesday. We are off tomorrow. We basically stay off social media on Tuesday. We will be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the makeup table. And then we will have family game night Wednesday night. And then we have a Gaming with Vixie Minecraft edition. Thursday, we have makeup table. We have homespun magic, where we are still working on a crochet along. And then you might see me tomorrow. Sweet. And then we have Don't Starve Together on Thursday nights. And I will be at Don't Starve Together for the first time in a very long time, come hell or high water this week, because I miss playing with you guys. Friday, we do have the makeup table, and we also have Dollhouse, which is awesome because we get to spend time with Doll. Saturday, we have the morning coffee show. I'm handing my phone to the person who says fuck a lot. That would be me. We have the coffee show in the morning, and then we have, if we have an interview that night, it's going to be Creator Corner. We're also have not another family game night. If that doesn't happen, we have 3 different shows that we do if we don't have a creator to come up to do an interview. I don't know if we have an interview set up for the next week or not. Sunday, we have the coffee show in the morning, and then we have Bitches and Switches Mario Kart, where we like to take all of our pent-up rage for the week and take it out on Mario Kart, where we talk absolute shit to each other. Remember, come for the fun, stay for the violence. And then we shoot right back around to Monday, where we have Animal Crossing, which is under Bitches with Switches, and then we have Cherry Rants. Oh, yeah, we have a new show Fridays, guys. It's Friday. It's Eliza the Librarian. She has a show with us now, guys. And every 3rd Friday of the month, she actually does do interviews. The other 3, I believe, are going to be short, informative videos on what's going on in the library, in case you don't know. And I think you need to know that. I truly do, because I think everybody needs to spend some time in the library and put your face in a book. Other than that, guys, Wasabi, that's my foot. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go make dinner. I got to figure out what I'm feeding me and Cupcake tomorrow, because I don't even fucking know yet. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've been trying to read more myself. So have I. I've got a book I'm only halfway done with that I read that I need to. What's for dinner? Chicken and broccoli tonight. I'm baking some chicken and making some steamed broccoli. You guys, oh, Brentley, you missed it. If you didn't see the picture of the chicken wings that I made in the Discord, you need to go find that. It's in Chatterbox. They were so good. They were so good. It would not be complete without Wasabi or Ducky or Sushi making an ass out of themselves. Bacon. Made bacon last night. Can't wait to see Ducky. I know he cries all week for you. He really does. But anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, we'll be back Wednesday. Oh, I forgot about the link for the coffee. If you buy us a coffee, that goes back into the channel as well. And we do shout outs for those. You love chicken wings. All right, kids. Wait, what? You just finished eating wings? Sweet! All right, kids, it's that time. I've got stuff to go do, and I've got phone calls to go make, and I've got some crocheting to do. By the way, April, your hat is done. Come back and see us on Wednesday, okay? Okay, love you, bye!
Your mission, Cherry, should you choose to accept it, is to bring chaos to planet Flipside on Monday nights. As always, should you or any part of the bomb pop force be caught or killed, the head of Ixie Squad will disavow any knowledge of your actions. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
What's up, fuckers? Y'all, there's times I can't tell if I'm just in a bad mood or if everything around me is just really fucking annoying. Tacos are more important than pumpkin spice. Oh yeah, I said what I said. You can fuck off. And when you get there, you can fuck off from there too. Then fuck off some more. Just keep fucking off. And when you get back here, go fuck off some more. And then fuck off again. I judge those motherfuckers on if they're an asshole or not. Hey, I'm Cherry Bomb Pop. You're watching Cherry Rants. And if there's something that I said that offended you, maybe your dumbass should have read the description below. Okay, bye!